Hello friends, Koolio here and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we are checking out the soft launch for BANE. Now this game just went to soft launch in Canada, and the weird thing is I'm pretty sure I've played this game before, like in an Eastern version like Japan or Korea. I'm just not 100% because things look really familiar to me, but I can't remember the name of what the game would have been like in the East or whatever. So if you guys know, let me know down below in the comments. But let's go and actually talk about this game because it's a new dark fantasy hero collector that I actually, to be honest with you, I'm a little bit torn between liking the game and not liking the game because certain aspects of the game look really good. For example, I do think the character designs, the 2D models for the characters, some of them look really good, and I think it's a pretty nice design. But then you kind of take a look at the 3D models. Some of them look pretty cool, like this guy, but then others kind of give me a PS2 style graphics feel. It's more of a subjective thing on whether or not you're gonna like the overall graphics of this game, but certain aspects of it make it feel old, while other aspects do look like it's a pretty well polished, decent looking game. Now let's go ahead and actually jump into combat, and I'll show you guys some of the actual gameplay this game has to offer. It's nothing really special. You're gonna really, it's pretty similar to a lot of other gacha games that you've seen. It kind of gives me a little bit of a King's Raid style of combat, where your characters are on the left side of the screen. They just will automatically attack the enemy, and then they each have different abilities that they can activate when their magic or mana bars end up filling up all the way. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave off auto and ×2 speed just for right now, so I can show you guys what the combat actually kind of looks like. Go ahead and activate this character's ability. And some of the ultimate abilities look pretty cool, but again, the game just, and maybe it's the environment, the textures on the background, or the trees in the background or something, but the game doesn't look overly impressive. It's weird because I have been enjoying the game. It's just I don't know if I'm gonna really sink my teeth into it because it does kind of feel like a little bit of an older game. Let's go ahead and jump into the next area. Now, as I've been progressing through the story itself, it's gotten to a point where I kind of have to go back and grind a couple of previous stories and stuff to just kind of level up my overall account. Now, none of your characters in your account can actually level up beyond your account's level. So I'm currently level 8. None of my characters can go beyond level 8. However, there are different progressions that you can unlock for the characters, such as gear and stuff that you can get later down the line. So let's go ahead. We're going to jump into this next area. We're going to go ahead and skip the story segment. The story segments in this is just the 2D art, some text scrolling across the bottom. Nothing really out of, nothing super special. So now this is actually a stage that I think I almost lost on the first time I went through it. So let's go ahead and turn on auto combat and ×2 speed, which does make the thing look a little bit better, a little bit faster, a little bit more engaging. But it's kind of funny because the first time I saw gameplay footage for this, they had auto combat turned on but not ×2 speed, and your characters will run up to the enemy and then they pause for 2 seconds, are we going to attack them? And then they start attacking. So here goes my characters, which, wow, are they gonna lose? Wow, that was really close. See, I do think this main guy right here that I've got, I think his name's Thor. I think he looks really cool. So got some player experience. I just need 5 more in order to level up my overall team. And then I got, the thing is, you get a little bit of unit experience, but again, they can't level up beyond the level of your account. So one thing that you can do, if you go back to the choose area section where you're going through the main campaign, is when you've completed an area, you can actually go through and just repeat it a certain amount of times. So if I want to go through and just clear this area, it'll instantly clear it for me. I've leveled up. I've got the necessary materials that I need to now go through and power up my characters and some gear stuff that I can equip onto them as well. Let's actually head back to the main page and show you kind of a little bit of the unit progression in this game. Now they've all pushed themselves up to level 9 because I just hit level 9, had some little bit of experience left over. But if you want to, when they have the materials that you need, let's go to the details. I'll show you real quick. The enhancement skills. So you need certain materials that you need in order to go through and actually enhance these. One thing that's kind of nice is they have this auto enhance button. Back in my units, they have an auto enhance button that you can click on, and if you have the materials that you need in order to enhance anything about the character, you can just automatically go through and enhance it. So I just enhanced this character's skills. So if I want to go through and see what other ones I can go and enhance, Thor just got upgraded. See, I do think he looks kind of cool. This guy, now he's level 4. If I want to upgrade him all the way, go ahead and do that. Level up, and he's pretty much ready to go. If I want to add him to my team, he's pretty much good to go. Now, one thing I do think is, I know some people may not like it. I'm not the biggest fan of shard systems in this game. This game does have a shard system. However, I'm not that upset about it for one reason. One, because you actually don't need to just rely solely on summoning duplicates of that character to get shards, but you can actually go to the story missions, and they have story missions for specific units that you can play through. And as you play through them, and you can even go through, let's pick just this one right here. I can actually repeat it a couple of times. Go ahead and just auto repeat that, and I can get the shards from it like that. Super, super quick. I just got a bunch of shards. Let's actually, I don't want to do that. Let's head on back. You can only do it a certain amount of time, so keep that in mind. I don't know if I can do this one again. Oh, yeah, we can. Let's do it. Go ahead and upgrade them. So 3 more shards, and I believe we should have enough now that I can go back to my unit and enhance them. So grade up, I've got 10 shards. Let's go ahead and upgrade his grade. And now he goes from 2 to 2 to 2 stars with 2 diamonds. But there is an upgrade system, like a side upgrade system. Now, there are other ways that you can go through and upgrade your characters. You can unlock new abilities, which you do need specific materials in order to unlock those abilities. You can level them up. You get you get experience books, which you get through like daily dungeons, enhanced skill, which I just showed you how to do that. And the equipment system is as you go through and you level up your overall account, you'll unlock slots that you can then go through and put equipment into it. And then obviously the grade up system. So we're gonna have to go and get more soul fragments, and then you can also exchange specific items for more soul fragments. But one thing, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of fragments in games like this or shards, but I do like the fact that the game does give you the like stories that you can play through to get those shards for your characters. You know, just jump in every single day and just kind of check it out. So let's go ahead and talk about the map. This game has this large open map area that you have specific resources that'll gather stuff for you, like gold, experience potions, ether, and then you can also interact with your characters and increase their overall loyalty. And then sometimes too, as you're playing through the game and you hit certain points, some of the characters will want to talk to you. When you click on them, it will actually like build a new building for you. So let's go ahead and we're gonna finish the video. Let's do some summons. That's like the biggest point. Now, this is something that I'm a little bit wary of. Now, the game does have, the game gives a little bit of premium currency here and there, not like a crazy amount, but for the regular summons, it costs 3,000 in order to do a 10 pull, but the paid crystals is only 1,500, so it's a 50% discount if you're buying the crystals. I don't know how exactly I feel about that. Let me know down below your thoughts on that. If you think that's good, if you don't think that's right, I don't know, let me know down below. Let's go ahead and do a couple of summons. A free daily crystal summon, and they have like a 5-day or 5 free gold summons a day, and it's interesting, you actually can get shards through that. So we just got a brand new character, Class A Voldo. There we go. So we got a brand new character, and then we're gonna go and just do the beginner summons and check out the drop rates. Now, I think it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4% for Class SS. You add all of those up together. I don't have enough for 10 pulls, even though I've been playing for about a day. But they do get like a little bit here and there. I would honestly say like, and the reason I probably don't have like a lot of crystals is there isn't like any kind of big events going on right now to give out a whole bunch of crystals, but I bet you like they may add things down the line to give a lot of crystals, but just solely based off of gameplay, I would say probably within like 4 days of just basic daily play and stuff, you'll have enough crystals to do 10 pulls as the game kind of moves forward. That's probably how like the 10 pulls will work. You know, one or two a week. So we got ourselves a brand new character, Class A Jack. Now, I do like the dark fantasy aesthetic of this game. I mean, I've definitely seen a lot better looking games, but I do like the different style that it's going for, even though it does feel a little bit older. So there you go, Castle Bane. Definitely an interesting game. It's currently available soft launch in Canada. I don't know when it's coming over to the US. I haven't heard anything about it. It basically just came out like less than 24 hours ago here in, well, I'm not even in Canada, but I'm just playing a soft launch. I will have a link down below if you guys are interested in checking the game out. Let's go ahead and click some of my missions. Again, like the game gives quite a lot of different stuff for you to enjoy as you're kind of just playing through. and we're gonna learn about equipment. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Thanks guys so much for watching. My name's Koolio. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more mobile gaming videos down the line. All right, friends, I'll see you next time.